What's up guys, it's Dem here, and I love Crysis 3. Like, I don't think you understand how amazing this game is. Usually I respect people's opinions when they say they don't like a game, but my friend said he didn't like Crysis 3, and that's just blasphemy. This game is absolutely amazing. I'm not going to lie, when it was released I wasn't too impressed because on PC I had a load of performance issues. And I've got a GTX 680 in my PC, which can play pretty much any game on high settings. And Crysis games have always been hard to run, but I was having trouble running it on medium settings. And this is where on the Nvidia Experience, their piece of software, which is supposed to automatically set the game settings for you, it said I should be able to play it on very high settings, but when I could only play it on medium, and that was still with a bunch of lag, I kind of ditched it for a bit and went to play some Battlefield 3. But what I'm really happy about is yesterday there was a patch, and I'm not really sure what the patch did, but all I know is the performance is great now and I can play the game. I've still got it on medium settings, which gets me an average of about 120 FPS, but I'm fairly sure I could push that up to high and get 60 to 80, which is definitely in the playable range. And well, ever since that update I've just thought this game is absolutely amazing. I've been playing it non-stop, and this is why we've got this gameplay here, and the score I get in this game is absolutely amazing. Like, I was pretty stunned when I got this score. I'm going to start off playing with this assault rifle. I think this is the first assault rifle. I started recording a bit late, as you probably saw into the game there. You didn't see the map countdown or anything like that. But I am going to move on to using the Predator bow once I get killed, and then I go on an absolute tear. But that's enough about the gameplay. I wasn't really going to talk about the gameplay all that much, but my god guys, if you haven't got Crysis 3 yet, get it. It is absolutely amazing. It's a bit more difficult than Call of Duty, because you have to manage your abilities, like your cloak and your maximum armor and all that. I'm going on about the game when I don't want to talk about the game. But as you can tell by the title, the topic of today's video is console gaming dying? And I've got to say no. And even though I've started moving on to PC gaming and I've been on my Xbox a lot less, I think the way gaming has evolved, each device can coexist. It's not like where there's no such thing as an exclusive anymore. Like, there's no time where I'll think only PC gaming can exist or only console gaming can exist, because I don't get people's I guess thoughts behind it. I can't really put it into words, but people seem to always pick one, and I don't understand that. I think it's called elitism, isn't it? Where people are either console elitist or PC elitist. For some reason there I couldn't really shoot him. But I don't understand the whole elitism, because surely gamers should be gaming elitists. Like, they shouldn't care what device their games are on. They should just play the games no matter what console they're on. And when people are all like, oh, you shouldn't play it on that, or you shouldn't play it on this, and it's like, well, how about I play the game on what I enjoy playing it on? And I've only just noticed my cursor's on the screen throughout the whole game. That's weird. Interesting. But what was I saying? I've completely lost my train of thought there. But yeah, people are always like, oh, you need to play this on PC, or you need to play this on console. But personally, I just play the game where the experience is the best. And for some things, it's going to be PC. For things like Crysis, where on console, even though a lot of people enjoy it on console, I'm not trying to say it's bad on console. But personally, I don't enjoy the cap at 30 FPS, but some people don't mind it. But when it comes to some games like Call of Duty, you don't play that on PC because it's just far superior on consoles, because it's made for them. And if a game's made for PC, this guy gets owned, I think. Maybe it's not this guy, no, I lost that guy. There's a guy who just goes cloak and then I hit him in the face with an arrow. There we go, I've got my Predator bow out. One kill there. But people always say that they only use one device exclusively, and I think that's silly, because then you never, like, the gaming industry doesn't move forward. And I think being multi-platform is something which everyone should be. People shouldn't be elitist to one device. I know not everyone can afford to have a console and a PC, and I understand that, but just because you can't afford one or the other doesn't mean that all the games are better on your chosen device. And personally, I just go wherever the games are best. And as I was just saying before, I got interrupted by my Predator bow gameplay, is Call of Duty isn't as good on PC, and I know a lot of people try and argue against that, but it's just true. On Xbox, Call of Duty is a lot better because it's made for Xbox, and it's on PS3 as well. Like Call of Duty isn't as good on PS3 because it's made for Xbox. And games like Crysis 3, even though they're made for PC, and they definitely perform better on PC, it's just wherever you enjoy the experience more. And I've been watching a lot of Hutch. Well, everyone probably knows Hutch. I was about to try and explain who Hutch was, but you probably know who Hutch is. I walked straight past that guy there, and I only just noticed that on the video. Interesting. But Hutch plays it on the console, and he's absolutely loving it. And I'm not saying he shouldn't play on a console. You just play the games wherever you enjoy them. And this whole elitist thing where, oh, you must play this on PC, or PC gaming is the best, it just isn't true. Even though the PC may have better hardware, it doesn't mean the games are necessarily better on the PC. Just, if they're made for the PC, then yeah, maybe they are. But I'll keep going back to my Call of Duty reference. When it comes to games like Call of Duty, they are made for Xbox, and they are better on Xbox. And I've experienced it both ways. Like, I bought Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on PC, and it performs horribly. Like, I've got a pretty decent computer, like, more than decent. I've got 16 gigs of RAM, I've got latest gen i7 processor, that isn't an Extreme Edition, I've got a 3770K, and I've got a GTX 680, which plays pretty much every game on the market now on pretty high settings, pretty reasonably. And I have problems with Call of Duty, and my friend who plays PC exclusively didn't see what I was getting at with the choppiness, but like the constant 60 FPS, like this is what I didn't understand about it. I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent here. Like the FPS counter in Call of Duty on PC was always well above 100 FPS, but the game still felt choppy. And that just comes down to it being made for the Xbox. But in short, what I'm trying to get at is you shouldn't be exclusive to one device. Personally, I think you should just go wherever the games are best. And there will be a time where consoles are better than PCs, and most PC gamers are always like, but everything's always been better on PC. But that isn't true. At the time of the Xbox 360 being released, the PC gamers only had things like Counter-Strike, and the PC gamers, like, it flocked out in masses saying, oh, graphics don't mean anything, it's all about the gameplay. And now, all of a sudden, all the PC, once the 10-year-old consoles are finally entering the final stages, they're finally moving into the stages where they're going, oh yeah, graphics are everything, PC has better graphics. But they seem to forget that the consoles that are currently out are 10 years old. Like, they're very old devices. And everyone always goes, oh, but the consoles have outdated hardware. And it's like, yeah, but your PC would have outdated hardware if you didn't upgrade it. That was like a half burp there that I held in. Pleasant for you guys. But if you didn't upgrade your PC for 10 years, then that would be outdated as well. And me and my friend, like, we were going back and forth before the PS4 release, the PS4 announcement even, and he was saying how, oh, consoles are always going to have outdated hardware, and then they released the hardware specs, and he pretty much ate his words, and we absolutely dominated that game. Look, 30 kills to 1 death, for me, that's my best Crysis game, and hope you enjoyed watching that. But I'll just keep talking here for a while. And he said how the hardware would be completely outdated, and when the hardware specs came up and they were actually better than some of the PCs that me and my friends play with, he pretty much ate his words. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, it's just when consoles are released, they usually do outweigh the PCs. Obviously things like the Wii U haven't, but they aren't made to be hardcore powerhouses of gaming consoles. But the PS4 is shaping out to be a hardcore gaming console. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? This isn't meant to be a console war or anything like that. I know the video's ended, but I'm going to keep talking here. This isn't a console war. This is just the fact that console wars exist is silly. You should just enjoy your games, whatever console they're on, and it doesn't matter what you play your game on. It's no better than anyone else's. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed. Leave your comments, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.